Hello dear students, welcome to Konar classes. Today we are going to discuss the integration of some mode types, okay, and this is in continuation of our classes on indefinite integration. So in the last session we have concluded the integration by parts. Now from here we are going to start discussing this integrals of some mode types. There are three specific integration types, and you need to remember these formulas. That is, the first one is for integration of square root of x square plus a square dx. Second one is that integration of square root of x square minus a square dx, and third one is that integration of square root of a square minus x square dx. Okay, and these are the relevant formulas. So what we will do, dear students, the first we will derive these formulas. Okay, you need to remember these formulas, but derivation is also very important so that you will get an idea that how this has been actually been done. Okay, so let me start deriving the first one. The first one is that integration of square root of x square plus a square dx. Okay, the first one. So let we give this integration as I, that is equal to integration square root of x square plus a square dx. Now dear students, if you see that square root of x square plus a square is not directly integrable. So from our knowledge of integration by parts, we can say that we can consider that square root of x square plus a square as the first function and 1 as the second function. So what to do? So this will be equal to integrate, so square root of x square plus a square into integration 1 dx, that means dx, minus integration ddx of square root of x square plus a square, okay, into integration of 1 into dx, that means dx, then complete dx. Correct? So now let's perform that integration. So what we are going to get, so this implies we get I is equal to integration dx means x, correct? So what we get, x into square root of x square plus a square minus integration ddx of square root of x square plus a square. So first we will do the differentiation of that square root, that is 1 by 2 into square root of x square plus a square. So 1 by 2 into square root of x square plus a square into differentiation of x square plus a square, that is differentiation of x square, that is 2x, plus differentiation of a square is 0 because a square is a constant. So what we can write? We can write, instead of 1, we can write 2 into x into integration of dx, that is x, then complete dx. So what we get it here, dear students? So from here what we can write, this implies I is equal to x into square root of x square plus a square minus these 2 and 2 got cancelled. So x and x become x square. So x square by square root of x square plus a square. So this is equal to x square divided by square root of x square plus a square dx. Now dear students, what you need to do, we need to perform that integration of x square by square root of x square plus a square. So let us perform. So integration of x square dx divided by square root of x square plus a square. So what to do? So this we can write is equal to integration of x square plus a square minus a square divided by square root of x square plus a square dx. So what we have done, so in the numerator we see x square. So now as in the denominator there is a square root of x square plus a square, and to perform that integration, what in the numerator first we wrote x square plus a square and we subtracted one a square so that it becomes finally x square. So then what we get, x square plus a square by square root of x square plus a square, that is equal to square root of, so integration square root of x square plus a square dx minus is integration of a square by square root of x square plus a square dx. That means minus, we can take a square out of this integration because a square is a constant. So a square into dx divided by square root of x square plus a square. Okay, now dear students, we are aware of this integration of this one. We have done it earlier. There is a formula, and integration of square root of x square plus a square dx is nothing but this I. That's what we have assumed, na? I. Okay, here this I we have assumed is equal to square root of x square plus a square dx. So we can write it, this is equal to I minus a square into, what is the integration of dx by square root of x square plus a square? That is equal to log mod x plus square root of x square plus a square. Correct? So now what we are going to do, dear students, is that we are going to apply this value, that square root of, integration of x square by square root of x square plus a square dx is this one. So what we are going to get, let me back to the blue color. So this implies I is equal to x into square root of x square plus a square minus this integration of x square by x square by square root of x square plus x square dx is equal to, what we can write, this is equal to I minus a square into log mod x plus square root of x square plus a square. Okay, and as we are done with this integration, so we can include one integrating constant called, suppose, C1, where C1 is a integrating constant. Now dear students, what we can do is that I is equal to, what we can write from here, this implies I is equal to x into square root of x square plus a square minus I, and minus become plus, so plus a square into log of mod x plus square root of x square plus a square, okay, plus C1. Now dear students, this minus I, we can take it to the left hand side, then it becomes I plus I, so it becomes, so if we exclude this one from here, so it becomes 2I here. So finally what we get, I is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square plus a square by 2 into log of mod x plus square root of x square plus a square plus C1, okay, by 2, because, so then what we get, 2I is equal to this. So then from here what we get, I is nothing but, is the given integration square root of x square plus a square dx. This is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square plus a square by 2 into log mod x plus square root of x square plus a square plus C1 by 2, and we can consider C1 by 2 as C. So we can write where C is equal to C1 by 2. So we get the formula for integration of square root of x square plus a square. Okay, this is the one what we have derived here. Okay, so with this we are done with the first one. Okay, so now let's concentrate on the second one. Second one, in the similar manner we can do it. Okay, in the similar manner we need to consider that square root of x square minus a square as the first function, because this one, that square root of x square minus a square, is not directly integrable. Okay, let me do it. Okay, dear students, now let's proceed for the second one. Okay, so what we will do, so here we will assume let I is equal to integration of square root of x square minus a square dx. Like the previous one, that function square root of x square minus a square is not directly integrable, so we should take this as the first function and 1 as the second function. Then what we are going to get, dear students, so square root of x square minus a square into integration 1 into dx, that means dx, minus integration ddx of square root of x square minus a square into integration of 1 dx, that means dx, then complete dx. Okay, so maybe I am doing little fast, but you know that this is integration by parts. We have done it earlier many times, so we are very comfortable, okay, in doing integration by parts. So this is equal to what, dear students? So this implies what we get, I is equal to integration dx means x, so it is x into square root of x square minus a square minus integration ddx of square root of x square minus a square, that means 1 by 2 into square root of x square minus a square into ddx of x square minus a square. ddx of x square is 2x minus ddx of a square is 0 because a square is a constant, so we get it here 2 into x into integration dx is x complete dx. So now we get what, 2 and 2 got cancelled, so we get what we get from here that I is equal to x into square root of x square minus a square minus integration x into x is x square, so x square dx divided by square root of x square minus a square. Now dear students, we are going to perform the integration of x square dx by square root of x square minus a square. How? So let's do it. Integration of x square dx divided by square root of x square minus a square. So what we should write it here, dear students? So in the numerator we should write x square minus a square plus a square, so that we can balance the numerator as it is, that x square, we subtracted a square, added a square, so it becomes the same x square. So x square minus a square dx. Now in the numerator x square minus x square we club together, then x square minus a square by square root of x square minus a square will become square root of x square minus a square. So this is equal to integration square root of x square minus a square dx plus integration of a square by square root of x square minus a square dx. So the a is a constant, sorry, a square is a constant, we can take a square out of the integration, so a square into dx divided by square root of x square minus a square. So now dear students, if you look into it, what is I? I is nothing but this integration, right? If you look at here, this was our assumption. So what we get it here, dear students? So this is equal to, we get I plus a square integration dx by square root of x square minus a square. There is a formula, we have done it earlier, so we can directly write it here, and that is equal to log of mod x plus square root of x square minus a square. Correct? Now dear students, what we should do, we should apply this value of this integration, that is x square dx by square root of x square minus a square, as this one. So what we are going to get, so from here we can write, so this implies that I is equal to x into square root of x square minus a square minus I, here we can write I plus a square into log, okay, mod x plus square root of x square minus a square. And as we are done with it, we can include one integrating constant called C1. Okay, dear students, so now we see that I and minus I. So that minus I, if we bring it to the left hand side, it become I. So I plus I become 2I. So what we get it here, dear students? So we get 2I is equal to x into square root of x square minus a square minus a square, because minus into plus is become minus, a square into log mod x plus square root of x square minus a square, okay, plus c1. Now what we are going to do, dear students, so our purpose is to find the value of I, that this one. So we should divide both sides by 2. So what we are going to get, so from here we get I, that is equal to integration of square root of x square minus a square dx. This is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square minus a square by 2 into log mod x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c1 by 2, and c1 by 2 we consider one constant as plus c. So what we can write is that where c is equal to c1 by 2, and we are done with that, finding the integration of square root of x square minus a square dx. Okay, done. Now, so second one is done. Now, dear students, let's concentrate on the third one. Okay, so for the third one, let's do it together. You also do along with me, dear students, so that you'll get very comfortable. Okay, you can pause the video, do it, and then look at it. Okay, how I have done it. In case you have any doubt, you can always get back to me. This is the way to do. Only looking at whatever I am doing is not the only way of learning. You need to do along with me. Then the learning will become complete. Okay, dear students, so let's concentrate on the third one. Okay, in the third one, what is given is that integration of a square minus x square dx. So like the previous two, let I is equal to integration square root of a square minus x square dx. That function square root of a square minus x square is not directly integrable. So what you should do, we should take this as the first function and 1 as the second function. So then what we can write it here, dear students, from our knowledge from integration by parts, it is a square minus x square integration dx minus integration ddx of ddx of square root of a square minus x square into integration dx, 1 into dx, that means dx, and then complete integration. Correct? Now what we can write here, dear students, that integration dx is x. So from here what we can write, dear students, so we can write I is equal to square root of a square minus x square will be as it is, integration dx means x. So it will be x into square root of a square minus x square minus integration ddx of square root of a square minus x square. So first it will be 1 by 2 into square root of a square minus x square into ddx of a square minus x square. Chain rule. What is ddx of a square minus x square? ddx of a square, which is 0 because a square is constant, minus ddx of x square, that is 2x, that means minus 2x. So what we can write it here, dear students? So here we can write minus 2x. I hope all of you have a very clear idea about differentiation, hence I am not explaining in details. And integration dx is what? X. So what we can write it here? It is x dx. So now if we look at it, so these 2 and 2 get cancelled, that minus and minus become plus. So what we get it here, dear students? So from here what we can write, that I is equal to x into square root of a square minus x square, minus and minus become plus, so plus integration x into x become x square. So what we get, dear students? So we get x square dx divided by square root of a square minus x square. Correct? Now all you need to do is that to concentrate on finding the integration of x square dx by square root of a square minus x square. Let's see. So integration of x square dx divided by square root of a square minus x square. So dear students, we need to, as in the denominator there is a minus x square, we need to bring that same minus x square in the numerator. So how we can do? Very easy. So for that we should multiply it minus twice, so minus here. Then we write minus x square dx divided by square root of a square minus x square. So this is equal to minus integration in the numerator like the previous two. Okay, what you need to do is that here you need to write a square minus x square. So you see one a square has been added, so that a square has to be subtracted so that it will be balanced. So minus a square divided by square root of a square minus x square dx. Now dear students, that a square minus x square in the numerator we can club together. Then a square minus x square by square root of a square minus x square becomes square root of a square minus x square. So what we get it here? So minus integration square root of a square minus x square. Now minus and minus become plus. So that is equal to plus, a square is a constant, so it is outside of the integration, into dx by square root of a square minus x square, into dx divided by square root of a square minus x square. Now dear students, what is integration of a square minus x square? Integration of square root of x square minus x square dx. What is this? This is nothing but whatever we are going to find that integration, right? I. So what we can write it here? So this we can write is equal to minus I plus a square into, dear students, what is the integration of dx by square root of a square minus x square? We have learned it earlier, that is equal to sine inverse x by a. So what we can write? That is equal to sine inverse x by a. So dear students, so what we can write? Instead of this integration x square dx by square root of a square minus x square, we can write this one. Correct? So let's write and let's proceed from here. So this implies we get I is equal to x into square root of a square minus x square minus I plus a square into sine inverse x by a, and as we are done with the integration, we can include one integration constant called c1 by 2. Okay, sorry, let's take c1. After that it will become another c1 we can write. Okay, now dear students, so this minus I we can bring to the left hand side. It will become, so if we cancel this, if we just bring it to the left hand side, it becomes 2i. So then what will happen finally? I is equal to, so this implies I, that means I is what? Integration of this one, square root of a square minus x square dx, that is equal to x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square, because we are dividing both sides by 2. So that is equal to x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse of x by a plus c1 by 2. c1 by 2 is nothing but we can introduce a new constant called c, where c is equal to c1 by 2. And we are done with the derivation of the formula for integration of square root of a square minus x square dx. Okay, now dear students, let's solve couple of problems based on this, based on this formula what we have derived now. Okay, please do along with me, then only the knowledge will be complete. Knowledge you have, but most important thing is that to the easy flow of doing this question, Okay, that will be very easy if you do along with me. That is what is important. Okay, let's proceed. So the first question, let me take it from my notebook and then we will do it. The first question is that integration of x square, square root of x square plus 2x plus 5. So here the integration is square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 dx. What you should do, dear students? Most important part, whenever you get something like this, that square root of a quadratic expression, your purpose will be to make it that x of something square plus or minus some constant square, so that we can bring it to this formula. Our purpose is to bring this one into this category. The moment we bring that particular problem into this category, then rest is very easy. We can apply this formula. So how to bring this one into this category? Let's work on it. Okay. So for that, what we should do here, dear students, so let's work on this particular one. X square plus 2x plus 5. Just concentrate on this quadratic expression. What we can write? This is equal to, we can write, it is x square plus 2 into x into 1. Why I am writing like this? As I said few minutes back, that we need to bring into x plus something square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square, a plus b whole square. Na? So x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. So this will become x plus 1 whole square. Now to balance it, as we have already taken 1 square means 1, so I need to add 4 here so that it will become 5. So 4 means what? 2 square. So what we get it here, dear students? So then if you look into the first three terms, so it become x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square. So what we can write, dear students? So here we can write this is equal to integration square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square dx, which is of the form of this one. We just need to make a small substitution, that is x plus 1 equal to t. So let's take this substitution. If we take let x plus 1 equal to t, this implies what, dear students? Dx equal to dt. So this integration will be something like this, integration of square root of x plus 1 whole square means t square. So t square plus 2 square dx equal to dt. We can directly apply this formula. Okay, where x is nothing but t and a is nothing but 2. If you look into these two formula, right? So what it will be? So if you write it from here, so from here we are doing, so it will be that t by 2 into square root of t square plus 2 square plus a square by 2 means 2 square by 2 into log mod t plus square root of t square plus 2 square plus 1 integrating constant is c. Now all you need to do is that we are done, 90% done. All you need to 10% left is that we need to apply the value of t, which is nothing but x plus 1. So if we do this thing, then what we are going to get? So we are doing in a little left I am writing, so that after applying the value of t equal to x plus 1, we have sufficient space here. So it is become x plus 1 by 2. So what we are doing? So t is equal to x plus 1. So that we are applying here, dear students. So x plus 1 by 2 into square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square plus 2 square by 2 means 4 by 2, that means 2. So 2 into log mod x is what? Sorry, t is what? X plus 1? X plus 1 plus square root of t square plus 2 square x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square plus c. Correct? Now let's simplify. So this is equal to x plus 1 by 2 into square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square is nothing but this one, which is nothing but this one. the given integrand function. So then what we can write, that we can write this is directly as x square plus 2x plus 5 plus 2 into log mod x plus 1 plus similarly square root of x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square is nothing but this one, which is this one. So this is equal to square root of x square plus 2x plus 5 plus integrating constant c, and this is the desired result. Okay, so we get the value of the given integration question is this. Okay, let's do one more question, dear students. Okay, let's do together as I say. Okay, you also do along with me, so that then you will see that any question which is of this, where the integrand of this form, you can do it very easily with full confidence. One purpose of making practice is to build confidence. Okay, so the question here is that integration, square root of 3 minus 2x minus x square, integration square root of 3 minus 2x minus x square dx. So dear students, what will be our purpose? Our purpose will be how we can work on this quadratic expression, that is 3 minus 2x minus x square, to bring into any of this form. Okay, that is our objective. Let's see how we can achieve this one. So 3 minus 2x minus x square. Okay, what we can write it here, dear students, so that we can take, we need to bring x minus something whole square, so let's take minus common. The moment you take minus common, it becomes x square plus 2x minus 3. Correct? Now what we can write it here, dear students, so that is equal to minus of x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. Now we need to subtract 1 square, then minus 3. So minus 1 square minus 3. So that is equal to what, dear students? So this is equal to minus x square plus 2x plus x square plus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square. These three terms, if we make it, that will become x plus 1 whole square. So this is equal to x plus 1 whole square minus 1 square is 1, minus 1 minus 3 minus 4. 4 is what? 2 square. So minus 2 square. So finally what we get, dear students, so that becomes 2 square minus x plus 1 whole square, because we have multiplied this minus both sides. So this quadratic expression is now this, which is in this form. Correct, na? So if we write it here, so this is equal to integration of square root of 2 square minus x plus 1 whole square dx. Okay, so what we should do? We should make some substitution here. What is the substitution? X plus 1 equal to t. So let x plus 1 is equal to t. This implies if we differentiate, dx is equal to dt. Dx equal to dt. Correct? How? D of x plus 1 means dx plus d of 1. Differentiation of 1 is 0 and right hand side it is dt. So what we get it here, dear students? So then this integration become integration of square root of 2 square minus t square. Correct? 2 square minus t square dx is equal to dt. So this is equal to what? This integration 2 square minus t square dt is exactly in this form. Integration of square root of a square minus x square, where a is nothing but 2 and x is nothing but t. So all you need to do is that use this formula, and just here instead of x we should write t, and instead of a we should write 2. That's it. So that means t by 2 into square root of 2 square minus t square. Correct? Plus a square by 2. That means 2 square by 2 into sine inverse t by 2 plus 1 integrating constant c. We are done, almost done. All we need to do is that apply the value of t is equal to x plus 1. So t is equal to x plus 1, na, dear students? So we apply this value. So what it will be? This will become x plus 1 by 2, okay, into integration of 2 square minus t square. T is nothing but x plus 1 whole square, correct, plus 2 square by 2 means 4 by 2 means 2. So plus 2 into sine inverse, okay, t is what? X plus 1. So x plus 1 by 2 plus integrating constant c. Now dear students, we are done. Square root of 2 square minus x plus 1 whole square is nothing but this, which is nothing but square root of 3 minus 2x minus x square. So we can write here is that this is equal to x plus 1 by 2 into square root of 3 minus 2x minus x square plus 2 into sine inverse x plus 1 by 2 plus c, and we are done. This is the value of the integration. Okay dear students, so you need to make more practice by logging into the online test platform at konarkclasses.com. You can procure one login and solve DPP. You will get relevant questions, and then you can go for, after DPP you can go for practice test. After that you can go for unit test, then module test, then mock test. A very well elaborated test platform. You can look into the comment section to find you can look into the description section and you will get 2 links. Please go through the links of this online test platform and online learning platform to know more about it. Now in the next class we will start discussing definite integration. Okay, with this note, let me conclude the class here. Thank you very much and take care. Bye.